much do you know about Afghanistan, or more specifically, the women in Afghanistan? For the next few weeks, I'm going to be travelling with a group of women across Afghanistan's 5 main provinces: Kabul, Mazar, Bamiyan, Kandahar and Herat. We'll be exploring all that Afghanistan has to offer in terms of its incredible sights and landscapes: the Blue Mosque in Mazar, the mountains of the Hindu Kush mountain range and the stunning blue of the Bande Amir Lake.
But with a bit of a twist. We'll be travelling alongside local female tour guides and taking part in multiple women-focused activities.
From spending time at a women's retreat centre to learning embroidery from the manager at a women's craft market, taking part in a traditional cooking class, to visiting schools and academies focused on providing education to children and women. This trip is a real deep dive into the nuanced lives of Afghan women, the ones you don't see on the media, but the ones that exist too. The ones that have voices that so far go unheard. The ones who laugh, smile, and dance.
The ones like this badass, Samaya.
Yes.
As a foreigner, I'm not going to pretend to completely understand the complex lives of Afghan women, and besides, each experience is incredibly individual. I simply aim to show those voices and faces beyond the headlines. Those women who are not just surviving but thriving in Afghanistan despite all the odds, going against the grain and working with what they have. Learning not just about their suffering but also their strength and their resilience, because when all we see them as in the media is shapes behind material, that's somehow all we see them as. But Afghan women are so much more than that, and the lives of Afghan women are colourful, beautiful and nuanced. And luckily we do have a local woman to show us around and fill in these gaps. So are you ready to go and travel?
Let me introduce you to Samaya.
Hello, this is Somaya Muniri. I'm from Herat city of Afghanistan, and I'm a female tour guide in Afghanistan. It's for almost 2 years that I have started tour guiding in tourism of Afghanistan. I'm very excited also to show all the beauty of Afghanistan that have never been told or have never been talked and have never been seen a lot. At the first, how I myself started tour guiding was like, I didn't have any specific information that there is such job, and I didn't know about tour guiding specifically. But whenever I myself wanted to learn about more positive picture of Afghanistan, the city which I'm living in there for many years, and beside lots of negativity, lots of negative things I was told from the society or I have seen in people or from media, I myself wanted a new perspective that I was looking for that. I tried to learn and know about more the beauty of nature of my city, to learn about the history of my city, local culture of other nations. Whenever I have started, I remembered an application by the name of Couchsurfing. And Couchsurfing is an application for hosting and meeting travelers from around the world. However, I didn't expect to receive guest requests. I just wanted to use it one day myself whenever travel to other country. Whenever I installed the Couchsurfing, I received a request from 2 travelers, and it was very exciting, and for the first time to experience to meet foreigners from other part of the world. And when they came to Herat city, I hosted them. I learned lots of new things from them that I didn't heard about it. I got the information that I didn't know about them before, and one of them was tour guiding. Whenever I take them out to show around, to show the city for them, to talk about the history of my city, and showing the local culture of people to them, that time, it was for the first time I heard about tour guiding. The travelers told me that you can be as tour guide and you have the potential to do that. And I also very enjoyed doing that. I got more passionate about it and I wanted to get more information about it, how to do that, how is it. And all of these things, like all these caused that I start tour guiding and keep going, meeting more travelers, hosting more travelers, and travelers introduced me to other traveler. Slowly, I get into the world of tour guiding and tourism. At the first, because this job was very new, not only for myself and also for the people, for the country, it was very new. Not a lot of people have done, especially in female section, not all of people have done that. So I needed to learn a lot about it, to see how is it, to experience more. I also learned that how the country is welcoming more. They want more tourists. The government want more tourists, and they are interested in more visitors in Afghanistan. And also, I realized that there are lots of female travelers that come to Afghanistan, and female guides can be guide for the female tourists. And I'm excited to show the new perspective of Afghanistan from female guides' perspective. And me and my colleagues are gonna do that. One of the most great and amazing thing that happened whenever I have started this journey, lots of other girls, whenever they realized and they learned about tourism and tour guiding, they got curious and interested in this job also. And after that, we made a team to work with each other to start our tourism business together in Afghanistan. And one of them is Maria.
Hi guys, I'm Mariam and I'm from Kabul. I'm a local tour guide in Kabul. Thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome. Thanks to you.
Oh, really? Okay, so I don't want to say a lot of things because we want to start the tour, so we have to start, and after
Yes.
that, people can see what is going on in this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So?
We don't have to talk too much. We have to start. Yeah, guys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
As with most trips to Afghanistan, we started in Kabul airport, where we met up with Samaya and Mariam to take a drive through Kabul and head to our first site.
We are going to the Sakhi Shrine in Kabul city. Nice. Yes, and also it's very crowded because of the Eid days. Lots of people came here to visit Sakhi Shrine. It's one of the most famous spots in Kabul city. Women can go in, and also men, families. They have separate place for women, separate place for men, and very good place for the families. Let's go.
People believe that, for example, Imam Ali is someone who is that is our Imam, and he came here once. And even we have this place is connected to him. So because of we respect them, yeah, they just made this building for them, and this is the shrine. That one is for women, and that one is for men.
Do you have to be important to be buried here, or it could just be anybody?
At the first, those people who come to bury here, they should buy the ground. They should buy it. And if people can provide it, then they can be buried.
Okay, so you just have to have money to buy
As you'll see throughout this series, the experience for both local women and foreign women can differ from place to place, province to province, and from person to person. Sometimes you'll come into contact with someone with particularly conservative beliefs, or, if you're really unlucky as a woman, the vice and virtue or morality police. These are basically the most conservative of government members and go about the streets and important sites policing morality measures. On our way near this shrine, our group were told off for not wearing our hijabs correctly, and for the rest of our time in this shrine, they continued to follow us around and wouldn't let locals take pictures with us, although some did come up to us sneakily. Travel in Afghanistan is a very nuanced experience, as I hope to show in this series, and we were thrown right into the deep end with this. It is permitted to film and take photos inside, but due to there being lots of women and children around, I decided to keep the camera away and just enjoy. If you want to see more of inside, I guess you'll just have to come here yourself.
So today we came to the Sakhi Shrine of Kabul city. It's one of the most popular and one of the most famous spots for all the locals and also for tourists to come here to visit, especially on these days, which is Eid days. Yes, Eid days. You see that lots of families are coming here. Women, men, families, children are coming here to enjoy, to visit here, to pray, and also it's a good place to see the beauty of this shrine.
When this is so crowded, the New Year, people come here like the make the flag, the Imam Ali's flag, and they just want to have it, and that's a big celebration here. People with their families, they come no matter who it. They will come here, they will enjoy. Now with these days, for Eid, maybe they want to come, but maybe they have a lot of guests in their house.
Also on the New Year, Nowruz, lots of people gather here to celebrate Nowruz and to start the new year.
Videos and photos you cannot see clearly. You have to come here and touch it like, wow, that's really good.
The design is
It
very
is like a really good feeling. Everyone. And the inside is like cool. You have an AC, but that don't have.
After we finished exploring here, I wanted to take everyone to my favourite restaurant in Kabul. This restaurant is very sweet with a beautiful garden full of birds, very family friendly, plus the food and drink is great, and it's probably one of the more Instagrammable places in Kabul. The tomb of Zahir Shan is located on Maranjan Hill in eastern Kabul. It's the final resting place of Mohammad Zahir Shah, who was Afghanistan's last king and ruled the country from 1933 until 1973.
Here is like the royal family of Afghanistan.
Representing everybody.
Yes, presenting everybody.
Yeah.
After being overthrown in a bloodless coup, he lived in exile in Italy for almost 30 years before returning to Afghanistan in 2002. He passed away in 2007, and his burial at this hilltop site marked the end of an era.
Personal protection. Yeah. Thank you.
And also like the wives of the kings, families were all here buried. They are all royal families.
The mausoleum is part of a larger royal cemetery complex that also includes the graves of other members of the Afghan royal family.
So this is from the 20th century, from last century. Yeah. Because you add 600.
Overlooking the city, the site has been damaged and restored several times due to decades of conflict, but it remains an important historical and cultural landmark to this day and a popular place for locals to hang out. Maranjan Hill itself is a really nice lookout point of Kabul, and very deliberately so. burying royalty on elevated ground as tradition dictates. And walking around the site was genuinely really interesting. And it's truly a massive complex. Here we had some local guards follow us around for the entire time, as there were some cheeky children about causing a bit of trouble. These guys were really nice and took us around the place and of course wanted to pose for photos with us, but they weren't too keen to be on camera themselves. After this, we had planned to visit Kargar Dam, perched just west of Kabul. This dam was built across the Pagman River, creating a reservoir that has become both a key water source and a popular place for locals to hang out. It was actually first constructed in the 1930s under the rule of King Mohammed Nadir Shah and later completed under his son Zahir Shah, whose tomb we just visited. Unfortunately, though, the morality police had other plans and they were very busy today, and we just happened to run into them again. As current law in Afghanistan dictates, women are not allowed in public paths, and so we enjoyed the area from afar.
But it's a beautiful spot.
It's way better than being down there.
Okay, what should I say? Like, where should I start?
Before we ended the day, I wanted to have an opportunity to get to know Mariam a bit more and find out more about her guiding journey.
I am Mariam Jafari and I am a local tour guide here in Kabul province. And originally I am from Bamiyan province. I think I become like a tour guide, or we just took our first trip like now, and like 5 or 4 months ago we just I just, for example, meet Sumaya from the Instagram. Yeah, we just meet each other and like we just connected with each other. And one of my friends by the name of Ra, and she's in Herat, she just suggested me that you're so active and I can see you can be like a professional tour guide if you be under training or you continue this way. So I just accepted the suggestion, and we just, yeah, I was really cautious and I wanted to know what is like being a tour guide or a professional tour guide, like, yeah. And the other one is like couchsurfing. Couchsurfing is like an application that people who knows that they can, for example, be a guest, and people who is in couchsurfing, they can host people from other countries in their house. So I just started from couchsurfing, and the first meetup that I had, 2 girls, one of them from Taiwan and also one of them from, I think, from China. My experience, if I tell about my experience, all of them were really good. As someone who is like a new tour guide, I just experienced something that I want to say every time, this, that I saw some places or historical places that I just saw them on books in school. So it's really good feeling to see them. Yeah, it's really good. When I started to, for example, today's work or be a tour guide or experience meetup with foreign or other people that I don't know them even, I know that when some changes come in your life, means your way is right and you have to go. You should not be like scared of that. You have to go and be relaxed. Just enjoy. Yeah. I want everyone to come here to see the beauty, the real beauty, because I know this country, like, people show this country to all the whole world, that is not like that. So they have, if they want to see the real, they have to come here, and we are here. Yeah.
We still have a lot more to explore of Kabul, and we didn't even make it out of the city to see the rest of Afghanistan or to visit any women-focused initiatives yet. So make sure you come back for the next video, where we explore the rest of Kabul and finally head out into the different provinces.